just want to move around. Sorry, just want to move around here. I'm about to start the auction here. I won't make you stand on the road. I'll stand back a little bit here. Well, what a fantastic family entertainer in an absolutely fantastic location here, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon, of course, and welcome you to today's auction of 159 Harold Street here in Wantirna. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Michael Hill, and on behalf of our wonderful vendors and the Noel Jones Wantirna team, we wish you the very best of luck today. I'll introduce you to the Noel Jones team. Just in front of me here is Ethan. On my left, very firm left here is Jess, and then of course Dylan, who's just over here as well. The team are here to answer any questions throughout the course of the auction, ladies and gentlemen, and are here to help you with your bidding here today. If you are here to bid, I wish you the best of luck, of course, and I do remind you that you are bidding under the Auction Sale of Land Regulation 2014, Schedule 1, and it reads as follows. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are, of course, made very clearly available to you before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property has been successfully knocked down to the winning bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this type of conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words that I'll use throughout the course of the auction to indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply the words vendor bid. Pretty simple. If you are the successful purchaser here today, you'll need to sign a contract of sale and pay a nice and easy 10% deposit. The settlement terms are 60 to 90 days. Otherwise, if you haven't negotiated something else with the vendor prior to today's auction, we'll of course honour that. I'll let you know there is a tenancy, a lease agreement in place until the 15th of December. Now, if you are an investor, the tenant will be more than happy to stay on, but of course, if you are moving into the property will be vacant possession after that 15th of December date. Forming the back half of the contract is a section 32, which has the particulars of sale, and they are as follows. The land is described on attached title as Lot 1, on plan of subdivision 142551, volume 9529, folio 905. Otherwise known to you and I, ladies and gentlemen, of course, as 159 Harold Street here in Wantirna. The outgoings do not exceed $3,000 per annum, and the property is zoned General Residential Schedule 2. The channels included are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, and electrical light fittings as inspected. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are we all here today? Because we have this beautiful 4-bedroom family home on offer and up for your spirited bidding here today. Fantastic location, as you all know. I see many of your faces throughout, open for inspections in Wantirna and abroad, and well, let's touch on those. Of course, we've got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a double garage, a nice allotment of land here, and of course we've got buses running all up and down here on Harold Street, down Mountain Highway. We've got many schools here. St Luke's, Regency Park, Templeton Primary School, you've got Wantirna College, you've got the Knox School, it goes on and on. That's why Wantirna is such a fantastic suburb to live in and why it's always very popular. The property itself really lends itself to someone who is wanting to do a little bit of an upgrade to that property, and we think the price that we've quoted reflects that. It's got the bones there, it's just waiting for you to add your own touch. You're looking to the shopping facilities, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you've got Knox Shopping Centre, which is only a couple of k's away. You've got the Glen, you've got Eastlink, which takes you down to Melbourne's famous beaches, or you can take the Eastern Freeway all of Monash into our wonderful city. So, ladies and gentlemen, it really is one of those properties, it's one of those bread and butter properties that everyone loves. The 4 bedrooms, of course, 2 bathrooms, nice living spaces. It allows you to add your own touch, as I said before, and I think it's a really good value at that. So really, that's enough from me, ladies and gentlemen, with the property. It's really over to you now. Once the contract hits my hand and bidding is exhausted, I'll be taking no late offers. I'll count it down 3 times before that contract hits my hand, so there will be plenty of opportunity to put your hand up and bid on this fantastic property here today. So it's over to you now, ladies and gentlemen. Where do I see a fair and reasonable opening bid for 159 Harold Street here in Wantirna? Start me where you will. It's always hard being the first person to put your hand up. Everyone's always quite nervous. We've quoted the property $850 to $935, which I think is fair and reasonable for Wantirna. The property just down the road here sold for $955 only a few weeks ago. Fully renovated 4-bedroom properties will sell for well over $1 million in the area. So let me know what you think this property is worth, ladies and gentlemen. Who'd like to start it? At $850,000 from behind me, thank you ma'am and welcome to the bidding. At $850,000 I'll take a rise of 20 from here. At $850 we have here in the front now. $850 we have, we'll take another 20 if you like. At $850,000, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic buying at that level. What other 4-bedroom properties in the area can you buy for that sort of price? Think about the location. What sort of value you can add to this type of property in Wantirna. Wantirna College is literally a 5-minute walk down the road here. Now we'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if I do pass the property in, Madam here in front has the exclusive right to find out the vendor's reserve and buy the property. If you do have any interest in this property, you need to have your hand up and make it very clear before we pass in. I won't be going in to talk to the vendors. Instructions are very clear. If we don't reach the vendor's reserve price, the property will pass in today and to you, to the madam in the front. So we're at $850,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'll call it 3 times. If there's no further bidding, we'll pass the property in. First call at $850,000. Second call at $850,000. Third and final call at $850,000. Need to know if you have interest in the property, otherwise the property will pass in. Jess? Need to know now, ladies and gentlemen, if there is interest, you need to have your hand up. Opportunities like this don't come too often. Make sure you give yourself that opportunity and right to talk to the vendor. We'll call it 3 more times and we're done, ladies and gentlemen. At $850,000, we'll call it once, twice, 3 times. Are we all done? All silence. Jess, interest down there, would need to know. Quickly. Sir, the property is about to pass in. Would need to know if you have interest. We're at $850,000 down the middle here. Need to know. Dylan, need to know yes or no. Property's about to pass in. Dylan, Jess, quickly. There's not much to think about, guys. You're either in or you're out. Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it 3 more times. We'll pass the property in at $850,000. First, second, third, final call at $850,000. All done? All silence? I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll formally pass the property in. Thank you very much for your attendance here today, and thank you for attending another Noel Jones Wantirna auction. Have a lovely Saturday. If you have interest, ladies and gentlemen, please come and talk to one of our agents, and we'll be speaking to our exclusive buyer just here. Thanks, guys.
Feel it.